Here they go. Touchdown. It's time for Mount Union Purple Raider football on AM 1310 WDPN. It's time for Mount Union football on your radio and live on AM 1310 WDPN's Facebook and X pages, as well as streaming on the Q92 YouTube channel. The 13-time Division III national champions are locked in and ready for battle. So let's head to the stadium and join our play-by-play team of Sam Berkwin and Ryan Bevere for all the action. This is Mount Union football, and it starts right now on AM 1310 WDPN.
Stadium of the campus of the University of Mount Union. We are getting ready to go. The Purple Raiders of Mount Union and the Mules of Muhlenberg, and we are underway here in Alliance. Rafferty's kickoff is taken at the 10, up the middle of the 10 to the 15, across the 20, and rolling across the 24 to the 25, out close to the 27-yard line, and that's where we'll start first and 10. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast. Sam Berkwin and Ryan Bevere with you on 1310 WDPN and all across our social media platforms, on X, on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, we'll be there. Also on Q92radiosports.com. A little bit late for us getting started today with some issues, but we're ready to go here on a very blustery, but hey, it's November football, and we're ready to go. Mules first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Tailback coming right side, 30, 35 to the 37-yard line. It's Matthew Manning, this 5'11 senior out of Park Ridge, New Jersey, with the run and a pickup of 9 on the play, and it's second down and 1.
Did you say Manning?
I did say Manning.
Oh, boy. He runs hard that first play, ran right offside the right tackle and put his nose down.
Third time these teams have met in the fourth time they've met in the playoffs. Mounts won them all. Back to throw, the quarterback almost fell, got up, throws behind his receiver at the 49 of Mount, incomplete. You know, Dante Mahaffey, there was some shenanigans going on, we believe. Dante Mahaffey is listed as a second-string kick returner, but he's out there at the starting quarterback position, and it's kind of been that way the last several weeks, but for whatever reason, Muhlenberg has decided to keep him buried, maybe trying to trick some people. I don't know. Luke Sprang is the number one quarterback on the depth chart, the sophomore out of Allentown, PA, but he is definitely not out there. So it's Dante Mahaffey at quarterback. Gives it over the left guard to the 37. Brandon Bowden on the tackle for Mount Union. That'll bring up a third down and short for the Mules. A minute into this NCAA Division III college football second-round game. Mount Union and Muhlenberg, no score here in Alliance, Ohio. A little bit of a breeze today, blowing left to right toward the big scoreboard. And right now we're about 30, 31 degrees. And on a fourth down play, the Mules appear to want to go, but we'll see. Play clock is down to 15. Mahaffey is in the gun. They're going to go for it. Play action. Rolling to the right. He's just going to run it, and he got the first down and more across the 45 out to the 47-yard line. Adelman on the tackle for the Purple Raiders. The Mules pick up a first and 10.
Nice pickup by Mahaffey right there. They needed it, fourth down, and they pick up the sticks. They move the chains. They're hot, man. I mean, it's freezing out there. It's bone-chilling, but Muhlenberg's ready to go.
We'll set the lineups here for you at our first opportunity. Mule's going to go wide left, right, slot left. Sprang is in a quarterback. The starter hands off to the tailback, Manning. He gets down to the Mount Union 47-yard line. So Luke Sprang, the sophomore, in from Allentown. I guess they're going to rotate their quarterbacks all afternoon long. You're talked about your tailback, Matthew Manning. He is 5'11", 195. Trips left slot to the right for Muhlenberg. Sprang to throw, a little out pattern. Caught, first down at the Mount Union 41-yard line. Costa Trasavulu on the tackle, but that's a first and 10 after the catch by wide receiver John Runfellow.
very unorthodox style of offense. Like you said, they're just going to mix in different quarterbacks throughout the afternoon to try to catch Mount Union off guard, and it's really hard to do that, especially when these coaches have all the tape in the world. We don't, so I'm sure they have it a lot easier than us, but here we are.
So Mahaffey is back in at quarterback now. He will give it on a jet sweep to the 40, to the 39. Keenan Cruz on the tackle of John Runfellow, the senior who was in motion. Little jet sweep will pick up a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 1. Here comes Luke Spang, I should say, back in at quarterback. They're going to, like we mentioned, they're going to rotate quarterbacks. They may rotate them every play, every other play. Mules, twins to the right, slot left. Spang rolling right. He looks. He fires. Tipped in, almost intercepted. Weston Arthur got his hands on it. Incomplete. Adelman was there just in case. 3rd down. Wide receivers today for the Mules. Aiden Mack. Caleb Paslos, number 18, is John Runfellow. 83 is Caden Reff. He's the 6'1 senior out of Northampton, Pennsylvania. Powell Monroe, Teresos, Hardin, Roush Jr. across the line for the Mules. How did Muhlenberg get here? Well, they beat Union College last week, and they earned it too. 34-26, your final score. Mount had the bye in the first round. This is their first playoff game of the postseason. Raiders with 3 down linemen. Spang is going to go back to throw. He's got all day. Now he's being flushed out of the pocket. Logan Parker had missed him. Pass was almost picked off at the 43. Almost intercepted by the Purple Raiders. Gavin Everhart almost had the INT and maybe a pick 6.
Caleb Brown almost had a sack back at the opposite end of the field, the 47-yard line. And, yeah, man, that should have been a 6-point opportunity. It was an opportunity for Mount Union. They just couldn't execute it. But a nice job by the Purple Raiders to get the defense off the field.
Freshman Sam Morris back to punt it away for Muhlenberg. He'll hit this at around midfield. Here's the boot. High end over end. Mason Ashby will catch it at the Mount Union 10-yard line. So for the first time today, we'll see the Purple Raiders. It's 11:15 to go in the first quarter. No score. Sam Berkwin, Ryan Bevere with you, 1310 WDPN, Q92 Radio Sports.com, X, Facebook, and, of course, the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. Now, don't forget today, since we are in the postseason, there will be a lot more stoppages in play, and the timeouts will actually be longer than normal, so just kind of keep that in mind as you hang out with us here on this Saturday afternoon. Again, no score. First quarter, 11:15 to go. Here come the Raiders now. Steele will be the H-back left, and now they're going to go motion to the right side. Back to the left is Turner. Mikey Maloney will give it to Darnell. Got away once, 25. Nope. 20-22. He'll be down at the 22-yard line. For the Muhlenberg Mules, it's DeMarcus McClain, the senior. 5'10", 180 pounds, Guilford, New York. Mount with the purple jerseys, purple pants, purple helmets today. White numbers and letters trimmed in the white and black. Big stripe down the side of the pants. We'll set the Mules unis for you after this play. Pass caught, Turner 30. Mickey broke a tackle, 35. Turner still on his feet to the 37. And that'll be a first down for Mount Union. 15 yards, Turner from Maloney. First down, Mount Union. Muhlenberg, white jerseys today. Maroon pants, maroon numbers and letters trimmed in the black with the big, thick white stripe down the pants. Muhlenberg with the gray helmets with the maroon and white stripe down the middle. Raiders going right to left. Barely any breeze today so far. That could change later. Anderson, H-back to the right. Mikey in the gun. He'll give it to Darnell across the 42. Darnell Williams will be taken down at the 42-yard line. Don't forget, we'll be giving you updates all day on Ohio State, Michigan. They will be kicking off here in just a little bit up in Ann Arbor. Ryan and I have got the tablet on, and no snow at the big house yet. They are expecting some maybe in the second half. That could be a factor, but the Buckeyes and Wolverines in about 5 or 6 minutes up in Michigan. Second down for the Raiders in 6 at their own 42. Mikey back to throw, looks in the flat, caught. Darnell, 40. Williams, 45, goes out of bounds. First down, Purple Raiders. They're going to say Darnell went out of bounds at about the 49, 1st and 10 for Mount Union.
They started back all the way around the 10-yard line, 40 yards already out to midfield for Mount Union. Defense holds, offense looks good. This is what you want to see, opening round of the playoffs for Mount Union.
Raiders going to go twins to the boundary left. Now Turner breaks out, goes in motion to the right side. Maloney hands it Darnell, picking his way to midfield to the 48 of Muhlenberg and shoved out at around the 48-yard line. A lot of congestion over here on this side of the field. George Europe on the tackle, the safety, out of Tumbayana, Pennsylvania, 5'10", 190 pounds. The Mules, a 2-loss team. We'll tell you about that as soon as we get a minute here to get on track as we get the last second start here this afternoon. They're out of the Centennial Conference. They got the at-large bid this year. Purple Raiders now a second down and 8. 4 in the pattern. Maloney back to throw. Steps, ups, fires, caught. Turner inside the 30. First down, Purple Raiders at the Muhlenberg 28-yard line.
How do you like to get an at-large bid, and here's your prize? Second game, Mount Union.
Only 2 losses now for Muhlenberg. Number 7, Johns Hopkins, and number 9, Franklin and Marshall in the NPI rankings. Muhlenberg was 27th in the NPI. But if those are your only 2 losses, it shows me you got a little something. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Muhlenberg 28-yard line. Little counter to Darnell. Muhlenberg was waiting on it, and Darnell is going to be brought down at the 27-yard line. Maybe a gain of 1 yard on the play. For Muhlenberg, Vincent Rispoli, the defensive lineman out of East Hanover, New Jersey, on the tackle. Nate Millen is the head coach of Muhlenberg. Spells his last name M-I-L-N-E, so you would think it's Milne. Nope, Millen. Turner in motion to the right side. Maloney's in the gun for Mount. 3-step drop. Mikey fires it in the flat. Turner caught at 30. Nicky, a little shake and bake and swivel, goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That'll be a pickup of only 2 and set up a 3rd down 7.
Talked to Mikey Maloney after last week's game. I told him, and he knew it. That was his best performance of the season, coming off what we thought, and he agreed. His worst performance of the season, which was 2 games before that, or 1 game prior before that, when he still threw for 4 touchdowns. Imagine that being your worst game of the season.
Purple Raiders 3rd and 7 at the Muhlenberg 25. Cockrell wide to the left. Grant to the right. I'll give the Sean Thomas, who we have not seen in over a month. Thomas gets down to the 21-yard line for a gain of 4.
Definitely nice to have Sean Thomas back in this lineup. 3-headed monster that they've got rolling. You need every one of them.
I mean, he could have played the last couple of games, but the thought was that they didn't really need him, and they wanted him to be over 100% ready to go when he came back. And here he is today, Sean Thomas. Good to see him, the young man out of Lima Central Catholic. Here we go. Raiders going to roll 4th and 3 at the Muhlenberg 21-yard line. Motion is Grant. Fake to Thomas. Mikey throws. Pack caught. Grant 15. Davion to the 11 to the 10 on the first down. Grant picks up 10, almost 11 yards on the play. Move the sticks for the first down, Mount Union.
Davion Grant, he's been one of the better receivers. I mean, it's hard to pick and choose which running back is the best, which wide receiver is the best, because they truly all are they're just all that good, and nobody really stands out except for all of them, if that makes any sense. Mikey Maloney has a lot of weapons on this offense. If you're just now tuning in for the first time in the playoffs.
5:30 to go in the opening quarter. Raiders and Mules are scoreless at Mount Union. Mount Union on the left hash, 1st and 10. Maloney gives to Darnell. Got away at the 10. Got away at the 5. Darnell Williams got slung to the ground at around the Muhlenberg 4. Almost a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up second down and goal for the Raiders. Buckeyes and Michigan are just now underway in Ann Arbor.
Darnell Williams he's got a determination factor that is a little it's up a notch. He's a hard runner. He did in the regular season, but what I've seen so far in the first quarter, he is running with some determination.
Second down and goal. Maloney, three-step drop. Now he's going to run. Mikey's inside the 5, inside the 2. Maloney's in for the touchdown. Mikey Maloney takes it in on a quarterback keep right over the left guard, left tackle. And the purple guys are on the board. 6-0, 4:43 in the opening quarter. Mikey Maloney for the touchdown.
He is the QB1, so he will beat you with his arms, but I've said it all year long. He will kill you with his legs. You cannot let Mikey Maloney do that to you on the ground.
Marich on for the extra point. Good snap, good spot. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And we will take a timeout here at Mount Union. Pretty good drive by the Purple Raiders to start this one. 4:43 to go in the opening quarter of play. It's Mount Union 7, Muhlenberg nothing. Purple Raider playoff football returns after the break on 1310 WDPN. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more on AM 1310 WDPN. Referee with the kickoff. It'll return from the 3-yard line. Left hash mark 10, 15 across the field to the 20. And still going out to the 25-yard line. That's where Muhlenberg will go first and 10. On the return for the Mules. Like Christopher Short. And that's where the Mules will go first and 10. 4:35 in the first quarter. Mount Union 7. Muhlenberg nothing. Sam Berkman, Ryan Bevere, good to be with you on this D3 playoff football Saturday, 1310 WDPN, Q92radiosports.com, and of course all of our social media platforms. Ryan Rainsberg back to the studio today. Michigan, Ohio State, no score. Wolverines, though, are on the move already in Ann Arbor. All right, back to action here. First and 10 Mules at their 30. Spang rolling to the right. He fires a dart over the middle. Incomplete. Not sure. I don't think that ball was ever going to get to where it was intended to go to.
Yeah.
Caleb Passloss, the freshman, 5'7", 150, was about 3 feet behind him.
That was just a bad throw. It was not miscommunication. The route was clear as day, and he just threw it behind him and well short. Have to make a note of that.
Second down 10. Spang reverses his pivot, rolls out. That one is bobbled, then secured. Passloss got it, and he's going to be out to the 40. Well, that's going to be awfully close to a first down. They give it to him? They did. First down, Muhlenberg. Wow.
Yep, they're going to move the chains. They're not even going to measure it. Spang with a nice throw to regroup after the bad one.
Run over the right side to the 41 to the 42. Cooper and Costa T on the tackle of the Muhlenberg running back. Isaac Schaefer-Neitz. Better check out the pronunciation guide on that one. And Schaefer-Neitz. They've got an Neitz. Second down, 9 Mules. Mahafey's going to keep it on a quarterback draw. He'll barely burrow across the 41, and that's going to be where he is stopped by Parker Logan, Costa T, Keenan Cruz, Caleb Brown. The whole family was in there for Mount Union.
Caleb Brown was the one who got in there first, but yeah, you're right. It was everyone after that. Good luck running into that defensive line. If you're going to run the ball against Mount Union, you got to try to bounce it outside.
2:45, clock running in the first quarter of play. No score. Sorry, Mount Union 7, Muhlenberg nothing. Mule's going to go trips left, slot right. Looks like Spang is back in the gun for Muhlenberg. He'll go back to throw on a 3rd and 9. Steps up in the pocket, looks downfield. Great defensive play by Costa Trasavulu. And the wide receiver, who was Runfellow, I mean, there was hand fighting, there was combat, but it was 50-50. And Costa played that as well as anybody could. And it's 4th and 9, Muhlenberg.
It was an incredible play to just knock it away. He almost had the interception. It's not going to be offensive pass interference because once there's contact on the ball, that goes out the window. But a nice job by the Muhlenberg receiver to bring Costa T down with him so he couldn't intercept that pass.
There's the punt and a beauty. High spiral driving Ashby back to his 15. Mason breaks a tackle, breaks another one to the 20. Ashby going to go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Mount Union will go 1st and 10. 2:19 in the opening quarter. Purple Raiders 7. Muhlenberg 3. Michigan has just scored on a field goal. Wolverines over the Buckeyes 3-0. 12:37 to go in the first quarter up in Ann Arbor. Purple Raiders. Oh, go ahead.
No, just saying, here comes Mikey Maloney back out here for the offense.
See what the Raiders have in store on this drive as they march right to left. I believe that was Sean Thomas right over left guard. He will pick up 2 to the Mount Union 26-yard line as we come up on the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. Purple Raiders in front 7-0. The winner here will play the winner of John Carroll and Randolph Macon next Saturday at 12 noon. So we'll keep our eyes on that one as well here this afternoon.
I have a rooting interest in that game.
Trips to the right. Mikey Maloney. Play action. Mikey's going to run 25-30. Get down, Mike. He does. At the 31-yard line for a gain of 5, setting up the 3rd and 3. 1:27 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Mount Union. Mount in the all-purple today. Helmets, jerseys, pants. Muhlenberg with the gray helmets, white jerseys, and maroon pants today. Students on break, so there are no students here. A little bit of the band down to our left. A couple of cheerleaders, but pretty much everybody else is gone for the weekend. Back to throw at Maloney. Got time. Fires it. Caught by Grant at the 50 to the 45 to the 40. Davian Grant to the Muhlenberg 39-yard line. That's a big play and a first down for Mount Union. Right on the money.
Great job by Grant and Nick Turner. Mikey Maloney could have chose either one of them. They were both wide open. They had 3 yards of separation. And a good job to find Davion Grant, who was probably the better option because he had more field to work with.
So here come the Raiders with 23 seconds left in the first quarter. This could be the final play. Let's see. Grant to the left. Now they'll shift out of that package, and now it's going to be H-back left Maloney gives it to Thomas. Spinning away, 40, 35. Sean Thomas did everything he could to get to the Muhlenberg 34-yard line. And that is the end of the first quarter here in Alliance. Division III college football playoff second round action. It's Mount Union 7 and Muhlenberg nothing. Purple Raider playoff football returns after the break on AM 1310, WDPN, and Q92radiosports.com.
Go to the bathroom real quick.
Second down and 5 for the Raiders. Maloney going to go deep out, caught Turner inside the 30. He'll be taken down at the 29-yard line. So Nick Turner getting into the act here today. 7. Oh, boy, they're going to mark him back at the 30. I thought he got to the 29-yard line. So it's still going to set up a 3rd and 1 for the Purple Raiders as they go left to right. Hardly any wind today, which is very unusual here at the stadium. Thomas around the right side. Sean Thomas crashing his way to the Muhlenberg 25 and a first down for the Raiders. Boy, it is so good to see Sean Thomas back after several weeks nursing injuries. Buckeyes have just tossed an interception in their own territory. Well, I tell you, I know there's a long way to go there, but I said it all week. My concern level was on high red alert for Ohio State today against Michigan, and so far, it's been all Wolverines. Back to throw, Mikey Maloney on a play action. Mikey nowhere to throw it. Now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket, throws off his back foot. Somehow was able to muscle that thing out of bounds and incomplete down at the Muhlenberg 15-yard line. There was nobody downfield for Maloney to throw to, and he finally, after about a country mile of scrambling, just whistled that thing out of bounds, incomplete. That'll bring up a second down and 10, the ball at the Muhlenberg 25-yard line. So 4 wides for the Raiders, second and 10 at the Muhlenberg 25. Mikey Maloney back to throw over the middle, caught inside the Muhlenberg 10. That's Cockrell, and on progress, he'll be taken down at the Mules 10-yard line. First and goal, Purple Raiders. Cockrell on the other end from Mikey Maloney.
Another red zone trip for the Purple Raiders. First quarter here went quick.
Grant in motion to the left. Play action. Mikey's going to roll left. He's to the 10. Mikey's to the 5, to the 4, and goes out of bounds at the Muhlenberg 4-yard line. 6 yards on the scamper. It'll be second down. $12:35 to go in the first quarter. Still Mount Union 7. Second and goal from the 4. Thomas now will go behind his quarterback, Maloney. Double tight to the right. They'll give the fake inside the 2, inside the 1, and inside to the end zone. Touchdown, Mount Union. What a ball fake by Mikey Maloney to Sean Thomas. Faked everybody out. Maloney just took a nice little stroll into the end zone. 13-0 Mount Union.
Second one of the afternoon. 2 touchdowns in the game, both by the quarterback, Mikey Maloney.
So the Raiders extend the lead to 13-0. Michael Franklin to put the ball down at the 10. Maurich with the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 12:11 to go in the first half now. It's Mount Union 14 and Muhlenberg nothing. Rafferty the approach and the kick at the 35. That ball will sail 5 yards deep into the end zone. And Muhlenberg will take over first and 10. 14-0 is the score. Mount Union over the Mules with 12:11 to go here in the first half of play. Ohio State trailing Michigan 3-0 in the first quarter in Ann Arbor. Oh, beg your pardon, 6-0 is the score. Tell you what, the Ohio State defense has bailed them out twice today. Can very easily be Michigan up by 14, but it's only a 6-0 game. Julian saying 0 for 2 and an interception today for Ohio State. Said it all week. Said it all day. Mahaffey grinds his way out to the 30-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup for the Mules. 11:50 in the first half, 14-0 Mount Union. Other college football games going on right now. Louisville leads Kentucky 7-0. Iowa State over Okie State 3-0. K-State over Colorado 7-0. Miami beats Ball State 14-7. Texas Tech over West Virginia 7-0. Houston over Baylor 7-0. Back to throw Mahaffey. He pushes it out there. Caught across the 40 to the 43 and a first down. He literally shot-putted that pass. And it's complete. Runfellow on the reception and a first down for Muhlenberg. I'm sorry, that's not Runfellow. Twins to the right side. Handoff, tailback 40, picks his way to the 45 to the 46-yard line. Manning was able to squeeze about 1, 2, 3, 4 out of that. We'll call it second down and 6. 10:40 clock running here in the first half. 14-0 Mount Union. We are still working on some broadcast issues as we speak. Trips to the left now for the Mules. Fake to Manning. Mahaffey keeps it right up the middle. Got to the 48-yard line for a gain of 2. They'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for Muhlenberg. 10-10 in the first half. Again, the winner here will play the winner of Randolph-Macon and John Carroll next Saturday. We'll get some scores on that ball game and some of the other Division III playoff games throughout the afternoon. I think I heard John Carroll 7, Randolph-Macon 6. I don't know if I heard that correctly. Again, we'll check on that for you.
I heard 7-6, 6-7, whichever one.
3rd down and 5 for Muhlenberg at their own 48, going right to left. See if the Raiders can get off the field here. Dante Mahaffey, that's Stang. The quarterback Costa picked it. It's picked off by Trasavulu at the 40. He's got a Conway to the 20, 15, and he goes out of bounds. Almost was able to take it all the way home. Costa Trasavulu with the interception. That's what they get for alternating quarterbacks every play. 1st down, Mount Union.
That was a big-time interception. Talk about undercutting the route, snagging the ball, and I couldn't tell when he ran off out of bounds. I couldn't tell if he was upset he didn't score or thrilled for the pick, but either way, Costa T. I mean, he's as best as it's going to get. It's good as it's going to get for Mount Union.
What do you think? You're a little knockout punch, maybe? 9:24 in the first half. Raiders up 14-0. Wide right, left, play action. Over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Davion Grant on the money from Mikey Maloney. 20-0 Raiders. 9:19 to go in the first half. That's what you call going for the throat after a pick. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mount Union. That's what championship teams do right there. It's called capitalize. Snap, spot, kick up. Good. 9:19 to go in the first half. Pretty good way to get your playoff started, huh? 21-0 Mount Union. We'll take a break. Purple Raider football, 13-10 WDPN.
It's time for Purple Raider football. Catch every snap, every score, and every big moment all season long on AM 1310 WDPN. This year, it's even easier to follow the 13-time national champion, Mount Union Purple Raiders. Listen live on AM 1310, the WDPN Facebook and X pages, and streaming on the Q92 YouTube channel. Sam Berkwin and Ryan Bevere are back in the booth, bringing you all the action. Don't miss a minute of Mount Union football on AM 1310 WDPN.
Of all the ways to get ahead in life, we're one of them. And we're legal. The John Tesh Radio Show.
I'm John Tesh, and we couldn't be happier about bringing you intelligence for your life every day. We have a room full of researchers gathering the information and ideas you need to make your life simpler and better, and to make you the smartest person in the room.
You're just trying to be better. We're just trying to help. The John Tesh Radio Show.
Join me for music and intelligence for your life, 10 to 3, Monday through Saturday, only on AM 1310 WDPN.
It's intelligence for your life.
Back here at the University of Mount Union, Sam Berkwin, Ryan Bevere, 1310 WDPN, Q92radiosports.com. 14, check it, 21-0 now, Mount Union. Buckeyes still trail Buckeyes still trail Michigan 6-0 in Ann Arbor.
They played their best game 2 weeks ago, the final game of the regular season here at home. It was their best, most complete game of the season. We said it was great that they did that right before the playoffs. And so far, I mean, look out.
Again, this Muhlenberg team only 2 losses to a couple of ranked teams. One of them, Johns Hopkins. course, they had to play last week. Mountain had the bye. And you always wonder, pass complete out to the 30 for a gain of 5. You always wonder how teams are going to come out after a bye week. They knew they were going to be at home. You know, once the Muhlenberg game went final, okay, so they know who they had to get ready for. Obviously, as a coaching staff, you sort of start to – you look at Union College and Muhlenberg, but if you feel one team has the edge over another, you gear a little bit more of your scout work that way. But you never know after being out for a week what's going to go on. Spang to throw deep left side for Runfellow. I don't think he had a foot in bounds. He did not.
This is a tough week to – I mean, I understand it's week 1 of the playoffs. You said it. You're coming up by Thanksgiving. Everyone else is on break. This is a tough – you're the number 1 seed in your region of the bracket. I mean, it's tough to stay motivated for something like that. And you're up 21-0. So they did everything right leading up to the pregame. They've done everything right so far. They just got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Spang back to throw. He's in trouble. Got hammered and brought down at the 21-yard line. Adelman. Brown. Whew.
Welcome to the Boom Boom Room, number 3.
I'll tell you what, they got to help him up. And an official timeout. That was a triple Mount Union sandwich sack back at the 21-yard line.
Oh, it's so cold outside too, Sam. My goodness, what an awful day to be welcomed inside the Boom Boom Room.
Meanwhile, the Buckeyes are deep in Michigan territory. It's 3rd and goal. Ohio State from the Wolverine 5. 6-0 Michigan. 6:25 to go in the first quarter up in Ann Arbor. It's been all field goals today. Ooh, I think Michigan just got out. Yes, they did. How about a Michigan player just almost headbutted an official? And that's going to be a 15-yarder, half the distance. He may get thrown out of the game. You can't headbutt an official. I mean, I saw that, right?
Yeah.
You see the same thing I did?
I just saw it.
Now, let's see.
Right here. Yeah.
Oh, that's a headbutt. He's out.
Nice.
He's gone. Whoever number 1 is for Michigan, he's out of the game. That's an immediate ejection.
Wow.
Meanwhile, there's the punt. That's going to go out of bounds, I think. Ashby, just for measure, comes over and catches it at the Mount Union 42. So 8:06 to go in the first half. Purple Raiders on top, 21-0. How is he still in the game?
The official, I don't know if there's any relation, but the official's last name was Knippel. I don't know if there's any relation to Con Knippel, who went to Duke last year, plays for the Charlotte Hornets right now. Could be.
I want to know how number 1 is not ejected from the game.
Yeah.
So the Buckeyes are 1st and goal with the Michigan 3. Still Wolverines on top 6-0. 6 minutes to go first quarter there here at Mount Union. Purple Raiders 21, Muhlenberg nothing. 8:06 to go. Raiders with the ball 1st and 10 at their 21-yard line, 42-yard line. Motion left to right. Minner's got it around the left side 40. Caden to the 45, goes out of bounds at the 46-yard line. You know what I like about this officiating crew here? Anytime anybody goes out of bounds, and if there's even a hint that there's a struggle by the offensive guy to get out, they're saying no. They keep running the clock. We've had. It's been. I'm perplexed why there has been no media timeouts today.
I'm telling you what, this has been the fastest half of football.
I mean,
of the season.
We are so far behind our spots. It's not even funny.
7:26 to go. We are at 12:45.
Yeah. There's been no stoppages today, and with this game televised, and I won't tell you where, but usually there is a gargantuan amount of timeouts, and they're usually 2.5 minutes in length. But today, We'll take it. We love these small victories in life when we get them. So a 5-yard penalty on Purple Raiders. It's going to go back to the 42 now. 2nd and 11 Mount. 7:05 to go in the first half. Raiders lead the Mules 21-0. Anderson goes in motion left, back to the right. Mikey back to throw. Fires it left side. Caught. Cockrell out of bounds. First down Mount Union, I believe. What kind of a spot did they give? Yep. No. Yes. First down Purple Raiders. Boy, Maloney has such velocity on his passes again today.
I was wondering how they were going to play in this weather. Every time we see Mount Union, it's always sunshine and 55 degrees. It seems like every Saturday. And today, it's a lot colder. The sun is away, and they are not phased.
32 degrees at kickoff. Mostly cloudy skies, but again today, no wind. Mikey back to throws, got all day. Fires it. Caught. First down Raiders. Inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. That is Davion Grant just flexing again today for Mount Union, and another Purple Raider first down.
That is the definition of get off me. Davion Grant ran an extra couple yards, would refuse to go down. I'm impressed by this offense right now.
And the hurry up and go for Mount. Mikey throws it left side, caught Darnell 15, Darnell 10. Williams inside the 9, and he'll be out of bounds at around the Muhlenberg 8-yard line. Look at him go. Coach Dart, look at him. Look at him over there on the sideline. Just get up and go. Trips left again. Wide to the right is Grant. Mikey, same play. Darnell to the 5. Darnell to the 4 and goes out of bounds close to the Muhlenberg 3-yard line.
The first read has been there all half.
Yeah, just keep taking it.
The first read, every play, it's so easy for Mikey Maloney just to deliver the ball where it needs to go. Read number 1's always there. It's been there since noon.
Just keep doing it. I mean, the old take what they give you. Just keep taking it. I mean, that's an easy 8, 9, 10 yards every time. All right, here come the Raiders now. 2nd and goal now from the Muhlenberg 3. Steele tight to the left. Anderson to the right and an H-back. Mikey Maloney play action to throw. Mikey looks. He looks over the middle. Grounds that one at the feet of Cockrell. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 5:09 to go. Stick around. Halftime activities coming up. Jeff Mears with the news, and who knows what other shenanigans we'll have at halftime today.
I got to be fair to my boy Mikey Maloney. He missed Wyatt Steele in the end zone right there. I have to be fair to my guy. I got to call it both ways.
Muhlenberg fans making a little racket down below. Their team down 21-zip. Raiders trying to put this one on ice. 3rd and goal at the Mule 3. There's a fake to Minter. Look at Mikey Maloney. Just tap dancing into the end zone. Touchdown, Mount Union. 27-0. Raiders have a day, Mikey.
He'll beat you with his arms. He'll kill you with his legs, Sam. 3rd rushing touchdown of the day for Mikey Maloney.
How about that?
I can't wait to talk to him after this ball game.
I would say that a 3 rushing touchdown performance will get you an interview. Meanwhile, Ohio State still can't get it into the end zone. Michael Franklin to hold. See if the Mules, they're really trying to come after this one, but they can't get it. Ivan Maric pops her through, and it's a 28-0 Mount Union lead now with 5:05 to go in the first half. This has been no contest today here in Alliance. Not that we thought it would be tight, but, again, coming after the bye, Muhlenberg. People forget, what was it?
Hold on, Sam.
3 years ago?
Sorry, Sam. We're one Mount Union touchdown away from me getting the first half exactly right.
You are. Yeah, back in 2021, Mount had to go overtime to beat Muhlenberg, 35-29. So this isn't Muhlenberg's first rodeo over here to Alliance, but I'll tell you what, today the Purple Raiders are just pounding them.
You've got to love what you see if you're a Purple Raider fan. It's got to be encouraging.
Rafferty with the kickoff. Will they return this one? Yes, they will. Up to the 5 to the 10. Middle 15, 20, 25, 30. Big return, 35, 40. To the midfield stripe. That's a heck of a return. That's Sylvester on the return. Nice job by the young man.
All right, glass is half full, Sam. This is a great test for the defense.
Christopher Short, was the kickoff returner. Double numbers. They keep allowing him to wear even in the postseason when you're only traveling 60 players. First down, Muhlenberg at midfield. 4:58 to go. The Raiders are on top, 28-0. Christopher Short got him excited on this side of the field for the first time today. Right up the middle to the Mount 49. That's it. Gain of 1, Mahaffey. And they keep alternating at quarterback with Spang. Buckeyes eventually burrow their way into the end zone on a tush push by Julian Sand at 6'6", Ohio State, Michigan, 5:10 to go in the quarter. Meanwhile, the Mules are down 28-0. Here comes Manning over the left side to the 49 to the Mount 47-yard line. Did Ohio State miss the extra point?
Nope, they took the touchdown off the board.
Oh, they took it off the board.
Yep.
Imagine that.
And I believe that was 4th down.
Was it? I think it was 3rd.
Oh, nope, yep, 3rd down.
They're
4th down
4th
coming
and
up
goal.
now.
Now they're going to go for it again, Ohio State. Woo. Now here's what I'm saying. If you can't push this team off the ball for a half a yard, you don't deserve it. And they're going to try to throw it. And they got it, but there's a flag on the play. 3rd and 7 for Muhlenberg here from the Purple Raider 47. Mahaffey pass over the middle, incomplete. Keenan Cruz with a big-time hit on the Muhlenberg wide receiver.
Big hit by Keenan Cruz. This has been a perfect half of football for Mount Union. Absolutely incredible.
The young man from Muhlenberg is still stinging after that hit. Logan Nordic is he got hit. He's over here sitting on the sideline. Just took his helmet off and slammed it down on the track. There's the high punt by Muhlenberg. The Raiders will just run away from that one. It'll bounce inside the 15 to the 14, and that's where the Raiders will go 1st and 10. Buckeyes on the board with a field goal by Fielding, and it's 6-3 Michigan with 4:43 to go in the first quarter here. 28-0 Mount Union, 3:29 to go in the first half of play. Sam Berkman, Ryan Bevere with you. Tell you what, let's step away here and take a break. We'll come back with more of Mount Union Purple Raider football on 1310 WDPN.
When it comes to sports, Sam Berkwin brings the heat. Catch the Sam Berkwin Show weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on the WDPN Facebook and X pages, plus the Q92 YouTube channel. From the Browns to the Buckeyes, the Guardians, Cavs, and your local high school teams, if it's making headlines in the sports world, Sam is talking about it. It's the local sports talk you want. The Sam Berkwin Show, weekday afternoons on AM 1310 WDPN. It's time for Purple Raider football. Catch every snap, every score, and every big moment all season long on AM 1310 WDPN. This year, it's even easier to follow the 13-time national champion Mount Union Purple Raiders. Listen live on AM 1310, the WDPN Facebook and X pages, and streaming on the Q92 YouTube channel. Sam Berkwin and Ryan Bevere are back in the booth, bringing you all the action. Don't miss a minute of Mount Union football on AM 1310 WDPN.
Mikey Maloney back to throw. He's going to run it now. 20, Maloney to the 25, and Maloney's going to go down at the 30-yard line. So 28-0 Purple Raiders. After the Muhlenberg punt, Mount picks up a first down. I'll tell you what, Mikey Maloney, he'll sleep well tonight. 3 rushing touchdowns. He scrambled a few times today. Don't forget Jeff Mears with the news. weather and scores and stats, all that coming up here at the break. We'll get one more playing before the 2-minute timeout. Here comes Darnell Williams across the 32 out close to the 34 for Darnell Williams, where he is taken down. Stop for Muhlenberg by Nick O'Malley out of Pennsylvania. Scranton Prep. There's your 2-minute timeout here in Alliance. So it's a 28-0 Mount Union lead with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Michigan over Ohio State 6-3. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter up in Ann Arbor. Again, the winner here will play the winner of John Carroll and Randolph Macon. Next Saturday, game would be here at Mount, of course, at noon. Let's see if we can see what's going on in that John Carroll game.
Use your ticket stub to enter the south gate. NCAA
Mount Union, perfect season, another OAC championship, going for their 14th national championship. The road to Canton starts today. Maloney back to throw, whistles it, caught by Davion Grant. He is unbelievable. Grant with the catch and another first down. They'll mark him out at the Mount Union 47-yard line.
Aaron Sylvester there, along with George Muhlenberg.
First and 10 Raiders. Trips left, slot right. Mikey gives it to Darnell 50. Look out, 45, 40, 35, 30. There he goes, 25, 20, 15, 10, and out of bounds. Darnell Williams keeps the hammer down. First down, Purple Raiders.
The ball will be placed at the 12-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Raiders at the Muhlenberg 12. $1:48 to go in the first half. 28-0 Mount Union. This is going to be game, set, match. They put one in here. Darnell Williams gets a handoff, goes right up the middle to the 10 where he's taken down after a gain of 2. Well, this Mount Union offensive line doing yeoman's work again today. Giovanni Kennedy, Fred Frevrier, Lavelle, Fortner, Coffey, all just doing what they do. Bringing that pail to work, bringing the hard hat. Skies are starting to brighten a little bit here in Alliance. It's been overcast all day, but no precipitation. We thought we may have a little rain or drizzle or snow today, but looks like we're going to miss that. Maloney, play action to Darnell, fires it into the end zone, touchdown, Mount Union, Davion Grant. It's 34-0 Mount Union with 58 seconds to go. Mikey Maloney, he's got 3 touchdowns on the ground, and now he's got 1 in the air. Or is that 2 in the air? And he's accounted for all 5 of the Mount Union 6-pointers today, and the Raiders are off and rolling. No resistance today by the Mules. Not today. Good snap, good spot. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And we'll take a break. 58 seconds left to go in the first half. All purple, all day. Mount Union 35, Muhlenberg zip, 13-10 WDPL.
When it comes to sports, Sam Berkwin brings the heat. Catch the Sam Berkwin Show weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on the WDPN Facebook and X pages, plus the Q92 YouTube channel. From the Browns to the Buckeyes, the Guardians, Cavs, and your local high school teams, if it's making headlines in the sports world, Sam is talking about it. It's the local sports talk you want. The Sam Berkwin Show, weekday afternoons on AM 1310 WDPN. It's time for Purple Raider football. Catch every snap, every score, and every big moment all season long on AM 1310 WDPN. This year, it's even easier to follow the 13-time national champion Mount Union Purple Raiders. Listen live on AM 1310, the WDPN Facebook and X pages, and streaming on the Q92 YouTube channel. Sam Berkwin and Ryan Bevere are back in the booth, bringing you all the action. Don't miss a minute of Mount Union football on AM 1310 WDPN.
Kick goes in and out of the end zone, so Raftery continues to do what he's done all year, and that's pound the ball into the end zone on the kickoffs. 58 seconds left to go here in the first half. 35-0 Mount Union.
Man, who would have thought that?
You know, I usually have a pretty good idea, you know, but today I kind of struggled a little bit trying to see how I thought this thing might play out, and I didn't have 35-0 in the first half on my bingo card. Maybe I should have.
I don't know that anybody did.
Carry around the right side, 30 to the 34, and down right there at the 34-yard line. Jason Anderson on the top stop for Mount Union. It's a gain of about 9. We'll call it second down and 1.
Second down and 1 after a gain of 9 yards.
Isaac Schaefer Knights on that carry. This time Parker Logan says nope. Down at the 31-yard line. That'll be a loss of about 2 yards on the play. That might be the final play of the first half. Holy cows. This is one dejected sidelines over here at Cara Stadium today. Mount Union. And it's not, I mean, they haven't played perfect. But they've played really, really close to that. They brought energy. And Muhlenberg says, no mas. We're going to go back to the locker room and try to figure something out. What a way to open up the playoffs if you're a Purple Raider fan. 1.5 in the books here in Alliance, and your score, the University of Mount Union 35. And the Muhlenberg Mules, nothing. The big halftime report is next. Keep it here on 1310 WDPN.
Craving something fresh in Alliance? Head to Pulp, where every day starts with in-house fresh squeezed juices, packed with real fruits and veggies. Need a boost? Try our wheatgrass or ginger shots. Small shots, big energy. Hungry? We've got you covered with crave-worthy bowls and wraps, loaded with flavor and made fresh just for you. Come visit us on 450 West State Street in Alliance. Healthy never tasted this good. Fresh flavors made just for you.
When it comes to sports, Sam Berkwin brings the heat. Catch the Sam Berkwin Show weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on the WDPN Facebook and X pages, plus the Q92 YouTube channel. From the Browns to the Buckeyes, the Guardians, Cavs, and your local high school teams, if it's making headlines in the sports world, Sam is talking about it. It's the local sports talk you want. The Sam Berkwin Show, weekday afternoons on AM 1310 WDPN.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today?
Need to pick up a few tools. You?
I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place.
You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
Craving something fresh in Alliance? Head to Pulp, where every day starts with in-house fresh squeezed juices, packed with real fruits and veggies. Need a boost? Try our wheatgrass or ginger shots. Small shots, big energy. Hungry? We've got you covered with crave-worthy bowls and wraps, loaded with flavor and made fresh just for you. Come visit us on 450 West State Street in Alliance. Healthy never tasted this good. Fresh flavors made just for you.
$35-0 Mount Union over Muhlenberg here at halftime in Alliance. It is the game, is what they are calling it once again. 35-0 over Muhlenberg. The Purple Raiders have a commanding lead. It's got to be a very inspiring first half of football for Mount Union. 18 first downs versus 4 first downs for Muhlenberg. Rushing yards 20 for 131 for Mount Union. 15 of 39 for the Mules. Passing, Mikey Maloney, 15 of 17. No, excuse me. Yes, 15 of 17. The Muhlenberg offense, who trots out several different quarterbacks, is 4 and 12. 4 for 12. And the total offensive yards, 72 yards for Muhlenberg on 27 plays. Mount Union, 330 yards on 37 plays. Kickoff returns. Mount Union has not had one yet. Muhlenberg has returned 3 for 87 yards. 4 punts for Muhlenberg. No punts for Mount Union. Time of possession, Muhlenberg 12 minutes and 43 seconds. Mount Union 17 minutes and 17 seconds. Mount Union 3 of 4 on third down. The defense is holding Muhlenberg to 0-6 on third down. Fourth down conversions, both teams are 1 of 1. Mount Union, when it comes to rushing the ball, Darnell Williams, 81 yards. Mikey Maloney, 29 yards. 3 rushing touchdowns for your quarterback, Mikey Maloney. Sean Thomas is back out there today. He's got the ball 4 times for 16 yards. And Caden Minner added 5 yards on the ground receiving. Davion Grant, 6 targets, 6 catches for 110 yards. Nick Turner, 4 targets, 4 catches, 43 yards. Darnell Williams, 3 targets, 3 catches, 23 yards. And Jacob Cockrell has caught the ball twice on 3 targets. Davion Grant caught 2 touchdown passes. Defensively, Connor Adelman and Caleb Brown both each have half of a sack. Gavin Earhart has 3 total tackles. Costa T, 4 total tackles. And that's where we are right now. We have 10-6 Ohio State over Michigan in the big rivalry game. 7 minutes to go here at halftime. Still no players out here. They're all hanging out in the locker room, which they probably should be. It's like 32 degrees down there, freezing. But we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll get back to the second half of action. Once again, it's 35-0 Mount Union ahead of Muhlenberg on AM 1310 WDPN.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today?
Need to pick up a few tools. You?
I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place.
You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
Hey everyone, it's Rex Combs, Rex in the Morning on AM 1310, inviting you to tune in Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for unforgettable favorites, music news, and more. With myself, Clint Marshall on News and Sports, and Mark Johnson from News 5 giving us the weather forecast. Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m., Rex in the Morning, it's all about the music right here on AM 1310 WDPN.
Craving something fresh in Alliance? Head to Pulp, where every day starts with in-house fresh squeezed juices, packed with real fruits and veggies. Need a boost? Try our wheatgrass or ginger shots. Small shots, big energy. Hungry? We've got you covered with crave-worthy bowls and wraps, loaded with flavor and made fresh just for you. Come visit us on 450 West State Street in Alliance. Healthy never tasted this good. Fresh flavors made just for you.
When it comes to sports, Sam Berkwin brings the heat. Catch the Sam Berkwin Show weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on the WDPN Facebook and X pages, plus the Q92 YouTube channel. From the Browns to the Buckeyes, the Guardians, Cavs, and your local high school teams, if it's making headlines in the sports world, Sam is talking about it. It's the local sports talk you want. The Sam Berkwin Show, weekday afternoons on AM 1310 WDPN.
Is it completely egregious to replay the news? Like, try to focus on what I'm trying to do. I start
We are back here on AM 1310 WDPN. Sam Berkwin, Ryan Bevere. Second half action underway. Purple Raiders lead Muhlenberg 35-0. Raiders with the ball. Maloney throws it out right side. Caught. 30, 32, 33-yard line. Guess who? Davion Grant with another catch. How about Grant? 6 targets, 6 catches, 110 yards, 2 TDs in the first half. Mikey Maloney, 15 of 17, 201 and 2 touchdowns throwing. He had 3 rushing. Darnell, 9 carries, 81 yards. And the defense has been suffocating today for the Raiders. Buckeyes still lead Michigan 10-6 up in Ann Arbor. Turner, motion to the right side. He'll circle around and come back this way. Countered at Darnell. He'll get to the 36, and that should be enough for a Mount Union first down. Darnell Williams. Third quarter, Randolph-Macon and John Carroll, the Blue Streaks lead 14-6 up in University Heights. Again, the winner here, which will be Mount Union, will play the winner of John Carroll and Randolph-Macon next Saturday.
I love it.
Here in Alliance.
Not afraid of an announcer jinx.
No, not the way this baby's going. Usually I'm kind of tepid about that, but not today. Darnell Williams just shaking and baking and out to the 47, to the 48. First down, Purple Raiders. They are just surgically manipulating anything that they want to today. Mount Union on offense. Wolverines with a field goal. Buckeyes 10, Michigan 9, 5:22 to go in the first half. Here it's 35-0 Purple Raiders, 13-10 to go in the third quarter. Sam Berkwin, Ryan Bevere, WDPN, Q92 Radiosports.com. If you're still hanging in with us today, God bless you. There goes Darnell, 40, breaks a tackle. Williams to the 39, Darnell to the 37, and another first down. That's a 12-yard gain for Darnell Williams. Jeff Dart, 66-4 in his coaching career with Mount as a head coach. Nate Millen, 65-19, his 8th year as the coach of the Muhlenberg Mules. They've won 3 Centennial Conference championships, earned a postseason berth since he's taken over. But they have been no match for Mount Union today. Zip. Maloney back to throw. Mikey fires it deep out. Caught inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line, and another first down for the Purple Raiders. Darnell Williams, by the way, surpassed the 1,000-yard rushing mark in that season-ending win over Muskingum. First time in his career he's done that, Darnell. Minner, Williams, Sean Thomas. It's a pretty good monster in the backfield. Look how long Maloney's got. Touchdown in the end zone. Nick Turner, 27 yards. Mike Maloney has so much time to look down the field. Now, look, it's not going to be this easy moving forward. But it is today. 41-0 Mount Union.
I mean, this is a team that went 9-2. This is a team that is 9-2. They had a loss against Johns Hopkins, but this is the playoffs. You're not getting slouch teams. You're not rolling over bad teams. This is just a good team going up against a really, really, really good team.
Yep. Mount Union about to put point number 42 on the board, and they do with 11:38 to go in the third. Mount Union on top, 42-0. Now, the only thing that you would think about now if you're Mount is how much longer do you let your starters in, because the fact that they had a bye, didn't play last week, you want to kind of keep them fresh and on the ball because obviously the competition level is going to skyrocket a week from today. But you want to get your guys reps. You want to keep them engaged. But also at a 42-0 in the third quarter, I mean, realistically, you could pull everybody out now. I mean, everybody on both sides of the ball. But
I would. Why not? But however, there's this aspect of it. They've played so good. Do you even want to stop that momentum? You could gain more momentum.
Yeah, because again, like I said, the competition leap is going to be, it's going to be night and day. And I'm not disrespecting Muhlenberg. I'm just telling you how it is. That either John Carroll or Randolph-Macon is going to be a much, much, much bigger test next week.
We probably should have used the spot right there.
Probably. Referee. Well, oh, that's a face mask. I mean, I saw that from here. They did not throw. There's one
finally came back.
Holy smokes. Oh, on the return it was Christopher Short, and I'm watching Short across the 20, 25. Okay, he's going to make a move 30. Here he goes. And he just got completely grabbed on the face mask. And I don't know what the officials were looking for, honestly. Finally, the white hat, the referee. Oh, my gosh. And the penalty was a hold on Muhlenberg. Wow. Ryan Bevere, did I?
No, you see.
Or did I not see a blatant face mask?
Yeah, it was quick. So maybe he didn't have it on long enough. I don't even know if that's part of the rule. But yeah, you saw it. I saw it too. Mount Union got away with one. Which in a 42-0 game might not mean anything, but you already know a shutout is in Mount Union's defense's eyes. It's something that they want right now.
Wow. First down for Muhlenberg, and they get the double whack there. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Dante Mahaffey, Luke Spang, doesn't matter who's quarterbacking the Mules today. There's a handoff to Manning around the left side. 30 or 20, Manning to the 24 to the 25. Levac brings him down. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Ohio State 10, Michigan 9. 2:03 to go in the first half in Ann Arbor. Close all day long for the Wolverines and the Buckeyes today. No surprise. 11:04 to go in the third here. 42-0 Mount Union. Mahaffey in the gun. Motion to the right. Going to give to Manning around the right side. Manning will be taken down by Keenan Cruz at the 28-yard line. Keenan Cruz, Ricky Levac, Renard have had very active days today for Mount Union. Purple Raiders had a total of 16 All-OAC conference selections on the 2020-25 All-OAC team. No surprise, Caleb Brown, Costa T, Mikey Maloney, first team. Also on the first team, Giovanni Kennedy, Fred Fevrier, Brandon Bowden, Michael Franklin, Dorian Grant. Yvonne Marich, the Raiders had 5 earned second team. Darnell, Weston Arthur, Jacob Cockrell, Nikki Turner, Mitch Coffey, Mason Fortner, Keenan Cruz on the honorable mention team. On a 4th and 1, it does not look like Muhlenberg got it, but they did. Raiders thought they stopped them on fourth, but the Mules convert and they'll keep the drive going 1st and 10. Darnell Williams and Caden Minner have accounted for 7 total 100-yard rushing games this year. There's a pass out in the flat, incomplete at the 42. Muhlenberg wanted a flag, didn't get it, 2nd down and 10.
A lack, but an incompletion, 2nd down 10. Especially a Cooper and Cooper there for the Purple Raiders.
Hard to believe 2021, these teams went to overtime. Mount won at 35-29. It was a you talk about a white knuckler. And we weren't used to that kind of thing in the early rounds of the playoffs. That was certainly a surprise that day. The Raiders ended up pulling it out, though, but they had to earn everything that afternoon. Play action to Manning. Oh, Caleb almost had a sack. Mahaffey's going to roll right now. He throws it down the field, incomplete at the Mount Union 35-yard line. Incomplete.
Brown almost.
Caleb Passos, the intended receiver.
Another sack, almost for Brown.
Almost.
Yeah, almost too hard of a pursuit.
I got the stat pack right here for Caleb. I'm
Yeah.
ready to move it.
Yep.
But just kind of eluded Brown as Caleb was coming full steam ahead.
It was almost like it was too hard of a pursuit. He was going too fast after the quarterback. He should have left his feet and made a move. Here he comes again.
Motion left, Paslos. Mahaffey rolling to the left. And I think Cal almost got him. Nope. Caleb almost got him again. Nope. And finally down at the 31-yard line. Looked like Cooper, Renard, and Keenan Cruz were all in there on the play for Mount. That'll bring up 4th down as we crack the 9-minute mark, 3rd quarter. Purple Raiders in charge. 42-0. Did we ever get these two?
Yes.
Okay, good. I will let the crew know back at the station. 8:35 to go. Mules will punt it away again. Let's see if Mason Ashby can. Nope. Not going to even get a chance. That ball goes out of bounds. Nope, now it stays back in.
Wow.
Never seen a ball check up like that before. They're going to actually down that thing back at the Mount 21. That ball looked like it was going to go out of bounds at the Muhlenberg 45. And then it checked back in from the sideline and just kind of rolled to its beat of its own drum and ended up going all the way down to the Mount 21. Let's take a break. 8:23 to go, 3rd quarter. Raiders up 42-0. Timeout.
Bonford Glass reminds you that fall is just around the corner and winter won't be far behind. And now's the time to think about those commercial doors and windows that need a little work. When the mercury in the old thermometer starts to plummet and the cold wind starts to blow, you'll want to be warm and cozy inside. And you can be with the help of the experts at Bonford Glass. They can replace broken or cracked windows and doors quite economically with unsurpassed service. Bonfords can even handle those odd and different sized windows, as well as replacing the old hardware and providing weather stripping for commercial doors of all types. No matter what kind of door or window treatment you need, the crew at Bonford Glass can handle it. Imagine the comfort of a pleasantly warm home, and your fuel bill savings will add up too. Call the glass experts at Bonford Glass at 330-823-0450. Bonford Glass, 30 South Union Avenue in Alliance.
Sam Burke and Ryan Bevere back with you. WDPN in Alliance, 42-0 Mount Union. Mikey Maloney back to throw. He slings it. Little grab by Turner, and he caught it at the 40-yard line. 18 yards. A circus catch by Nick Turner. First down. Let's look at it again.
Nearly intercepted.
Mama.
Almost picked, one-handed. He reaches up. I'm going to do my best radio version of this. Reaches up, grabs it one hand, Odell Beckham style, corrals it.
Turner just caught another one first down out at the 46-yard line. That'll leave 6. 4 to go. So I'm sorry. My God. 2nd down and 4. 2 great catches by Turner, but that first one was got to be up for Coach Catch of the Year.
Yeah, go find it on Google or something. You'll find it. That was at least the catch of the weekend. Maybe Sports Center top 10.
Let's go. Ohio State getting close to that Michigan goal line now with a minute to go in the first half. 10-0, 10-9 Buckeyes. Here comes Sean Thomas over the right side. Still kicking. 50 to the 45 and out of bounds. First down Raiders, Sean Thomas. Looks like he's getting a little extra giddy up every time he touches the ball here. He's been out for a month or so. Again, he could have played a couple of weeks. They said, let's just ease you back in. Wait till you're 100% healthy. That's what they did. And we have 100% healthy Sean Thomas here for the playoff run.
It's nice to have him back.
Oh, it is.
You said it earlier in the year. You need as many of these players as possible come playoff time.
Yep, because it's a whole new ball game in the postseason. There's Darnell Williams trying to shake and bake inside the 45 to the 40-35. Look at him go. Darnell to the 30. He won't go down. They finally get him over at the 26, 27, 20-yard gain for Darnell Williams, who is running like a man possessed today here at Karas Stadium.
I didn't know he had another gear, but he's flipped a switch since coming into the playoffs.
Ooh.
Incredible runner during the regular season. His best game so far today.
I told you about this was his first 1,000-yard season as a member of the Purple Raiders. So he is taking that to a higher level. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Muhlenberg 27-yard line. 42-0 Mount Union, 3rd quarter. 5:15 to go. Play action. Mikey to throw. Steps left. Going deep. He's got Grant wide open. Incomplete in the end zone. I'll tell you what, you got to credit the young man from Muhlenberg there, because Dorian Grant was wide open. The defensive back, James Wires, out of Upper Township, New Jersey, hustled back to get a hand in there and knocked that one away incomplete. 2nd down.
How was your Thanksgiving?
You know what? It was quick.
Really?
This year. I don't know why it was an inside handoff to Sean Thomas. Look at him go. 25. Runs over Mules, literally, inside the 15. And Thomas is down to the 12-yard line. You think he's got fresh legs?
Yeah.
First down, Purple Raiders. That's a 13-yard pickup by Sean Thomas. 42-0 Mount. 4:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, it just went really, really fast, which means I guess we had a great time.
Yeah.
As always, we've been splitting. I shouldn't say splitting. Like for years and years and years and years and years, we went to the in-laws, my wife's mom and dad's, and everybody would go there. On the last 3 years, we've gone to her brother's, and everybody kind of congregates there. But yeah, we had a wonderful time, and they did a great job hosting as usual. And Sean Thomas just squirted it through down to the 2 and inside to the 1-yard line. And it's a 1st and goal for Mount Union. I think one more touchdown here, and you call off the Dogs, baby. Let's get some other guys in there, and let's put this one on ice. Maloney to Sean Thomas. Bang, touchdown, Mount Union. 48-0 Raiders with exactly 4 minutes to go in the first half. Sean Thomas crashing his way into the end zone for the Mount Union touchdown.
Nice to get him in the end zone. Wow. It's been a while. He needed it. Could have easily got Maloney's 4th rushing touchdown, though.
All right, here we go. Extra point coming up. See if we can stay perfect here. Franklin to hold, Marich to attempt the PAT. See if we go up and through, and we do, and we'll take a timeout. That was a nice little 2 minutes there. Purple Raiders score to make it 49-0. Ohio State scores to take a 16-9 lead over Michigan. The Buckeyes have started to figure things out a little bit in Ann Arbor after a horrible start. Starting to snow now in Ann Arbor for the first time today, and that's gonna be up there for a while. Extra point by Fielding is good, but Buckeyes 17-9 over Michigan with 16 seconds to go in the first half. Here it's Mount Union 49, Muhlenberg nothing with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. Sam Berkman, Ryan Bevere with you on 1310 WGPN, Q92 Radio Sports.com, and all across our social media platforms. Good to be with you on this Saturday if you're just kind of checking in and checking out with us today.
Connor Rafferty to tee it up for the Raiders. Short and happy are deep for the Mules.
It's a big touchdown for Ohio State there, by the way. Rafferty, don't see many of these worm burner kicks. That one's scooped up at the 10, 15 to the 20, 25, 30. Down the sidelines and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Is that Mahaffey? Yes, it was. Kick returner, backup QB, starting QB, a little bit of everything. And now the Mules will see if they can kick a little bit. 49 zip. They trail with 3:53 to go in the game. Last we saw, John Carroll 14, Randolph-Macon 6. Well, they had a lot of snow to clear off the field last night and today up at University Heights. But they were out there getting that done so they could get ready for today's playoff game. Wartburg got, I think, 7 or 8 inches of snow overnight. They were out there early this morning getting ready for that game with Wheaton. There's a pass out here, incomplete, coast to T. Well, I'm surprised we got our number ones in there still. 49-0.
I think they've played so well.
Just want to leave them in for the quarter?
Yeah. Why not? They have played their best football game of the season. Their last 2 games, we've thought that. Best time to do it, right?
Yeah. Next Saturday, it'll either be Randolph-Macon or John Carroll here. Don't forget 12 noon, the start time. Mahaffey's got it across the 45, lowers his shoulder, and the Raiders bring him down at the 47. We'll give him 3 yards on the play. Watched any college ball yesterday?
You know,
some decent games on, nothing great. I mean, there's some decent games.
Yeah, I watched.
Old Miss game was good, I thought.
I missed the Egg Bowl. Didn't watch the Egg Bowl. I watched the NFL game.
You know what? I'll stop you there.
I watched the Cavs after that.
I did not even pay 1 second of attention to the NFL yesterday.
Really?
No. Not only because I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. Weird time.
Even if I did know about it, I would have paid it no attention.
Yeah.
Stay off of my screen on Black Friday, NFL. Stay away from me.
Yeah.
That's for college football the day after Thanksgiving. It's rivalry weekend. Go away. There. First and 10, Muhlenberg. Mahaffey back to throw. Cranks it up. Going deep. Down the middle. Incomplete. Goes to T. And Leaback on the coverage for Mount Union.
I think Ricky Leaback just cost Coast to T an interception.
I'm glad you said I didn't want to say it. But I think you're right. Yeah, the Egg Bowl was entertaining. Lane Kiffin.
What a weird
every
story.
second that goes by that he is going to go to LSU.
Yeah.
I wish he would stay at Ole Miss. But I'm certainly not going to tell a coach what to do. Arizona State was good last night for a while. Wildcats winning at Tempe and put one on the rival Sun Devils last night. Georgia Tech, a lot of defense there. Georgia wins 16-9, 17-9. Now, the one thing I did not like about that Georgia Tech game, they played it off campus yesterday.
Insane.
Which we know why. I'll tell you why, because there was 3 sponsors, and one was a title that threw $10 million on the table for them to move it. There's a throw down the right side, incomplete. So that's why they moved it to the Georgia Dome. It was ridiculous. That game should either be played in Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium or Sanford Stadium between the hedges at the University of Georgia.
You know how many college football games should be off campus?
None.
Zero. None of those.
You're right.
None. No regular season games. The national championship game, pick a venue. The NFL does it. Pick a venue. Pick a venue. This year it'll be here. This year it'll be here. This year it'll be here.
Never ever be off campus. Maybe the Natty. Maybe the Natty.
I'd still put it at least the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, I mean to move a rivalry game off campus just for. There's Mahaffey's going to keep it. You got room. 30, 25, 24. First down Muhlenberg on a 14-yard scamper by the quarterback Dante Mahaffey out of Lower Saucon Township in Saucon Valley, Pennsylvania. He's a senior, 6'2", 200 pounds again. He is the second man listed on the kick return on the depth chart. You don't even see him on the depth chart at quarterback. He'll roll to the right, being chased. Raiders going to get him. Parker Logan brings him down on a sack. It lost him 2 on the play. Back to the 28-yard line. Parker Logan's got a gigantic brace on his left leg. First I've seen that all year. Maybe he's had it, but first time I've seen it. Or noticed it, I should say. Second down and 13 for the Mules. Mahaffey back to throw. He's in trouble. Caleb's going to get him at the 26-yard line. Now that won't be a TFL because they actually got 2 yards on it. But Caleb was chasing, finally got him. And the Muhlenberg Mules now with a 3rd and 11. 1:10 to go, third quarter. Purple Raiders laying it on Muhlenberg today, 49-0. Buckeyes 17, Michigan 9. They've just gone to the half up in Ann Arbor. So far, a good day today on the college football front. Mahaffey going deep down the left side. It is caught at the Mount Union 2, down to the 1. First and goal. That's a heck of a catch right there. John Runfellow against Costa T. Costa couldn't play it any better. But it's first and goal after the catch, and the Raider defense now trying to keep the Mules out of the end zone for the first time today. 49-0 Mount Union.
Well, they should have 4 chances.
33 seconds to go. Mahaffey's going to get the snap, and he will crash his way into the end zone. And a touchdown for Muhlenberg. 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 49-6 now. Mount Union as the Mules hit pay dirt for the first time.
It's incredible the way Mount Union fans and we are trained. It's 49-6. And for some reason, it feels like Mount Union's losing.
It felt like a massive letdown here in the booth, which is kind of funny, but it did.
Jeff Dart's got his arms crossed. Mount Union's sideline is quiet.
Extra point is up and good. 49-7 is our score. Let's take a break. We'll come back. 13-10 WDPM.
Do you or a loved one suffer with back pain? Most chronic back problems are caused by compression from the disc being thinner and thinner as we get older. At the Disc Center of Alliance, also known as Family Health Physical Medicine, all we have to do is put the patient on the table and decompress the spine. These treatments are so gentle, patients usually fall asleep. They don't have to go through the shots, surgeries, all the physical therapy, or painful and invasive procedures or drugs. If you have an MRI scan, we can look at it and tell you if we can help you or not. Seeing us can change your life. Give us a call, 330-821-4455.
Montfort Glass reminds you that fall is just around the corner and winter won't be far behind. And now's the time to think about those commercial doors and windows that need a little work. When the mercury in the old thermometer starts to plummet and the cold wind starts to blow, you'll want to be warm and cozy inside. And you can be with the help of the experts at Montfort Glass. They can replace broken or cracked windows and doors quite economically with unsurpassed service. Montfort's can even handle those odd and different sized windows, as well as replacing the old hardware and providing weather stripping for commercial doors of all types. No matter what kind of door or window treatment you need, the crew at Montfort Glass can handle it. Imagine the comfort of a pleasantly warm home, and your fuel bill savings will add up too. Call the glass experts at Bonfort Glass at 330-823-0450. Bonfort Glass, 30 South Union Avenue in Alliance.
23 seconds left to go in the third. All Mount Union today, 49-7. Raiders first and 10 at their 25. Here's a handoff to Minner. Caden Minner will be taken down on progress. He'll pick up a couple of yards. That'll bring up second down and 8. 49-7 Mount. End of the third quarter approaching here.
Also there, Tom Cerruti.
Were you aware that high school basketball actually started last night?
Yeah, it's crazy. We went from summer to winter. Just like that.
We'll come back. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about post-Thanksgiving. We'll talk about the Browns. We'll talk about Ohio State, Michigan. And, of course, we'll bring you play-by-play of the Raiders here coming up in the fourth. 15 minutes left to go. 49-7 Mount Union. We'll take a break on 1310 WDPN.
Do you or a loved one suffer with back pain? Most chronic back problems are caused by compression from the disc being thinner and thinner as we get older. At the Disc Center of Alliance, also known as Family Health Physical Medicine, all we have to do is put the patient on the table and decompress the spine. These treatments are so gentle, patients usually fall asleep. They don't have to go through the shots, surgeries, all the physical therapy, or painful and invasive procedures or drugs. If you have an MRI scan, we can look at it and tell you if we can help you or not. Seeing us can change your life. Give us a call, 330-821-4455.
Fourth quarter ready to go here at Mount Union. We've got Mikey Maloney back to throw it. It's caught. Dorian Grant up to the 47 to the 49 on a first down. 22 yards on the gain. Maloney to Grant, and they are continuing to carve up this defense. Pun intended. First down Raiders at their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, I was down at, what was it, Wilmington, the game before, maybe it was the game before Muskingum. Davion Grant went over 100 yards and a couple touchdowns.
Like 140 or 100,
170 maybe.
170, you're right.
And then ever since then, he's really just has come along as the number one receiver.
Maloney gives it to Darnell. He'll be taken down at the 49 after a gain of 1. Fourth quarter just underway here. If you're just joining us, Sam Berkwin, Ryan Bevere. You're on 1310 WDPN, Q92 Radiosports.com, and all your social media platforms. Happy post-Thanksgiving, everybody. 49-7 Mount Union. Halftime in Ann Arbor, Ohio State leads Michigan 17-9. Last we heard, John Carroll over Randolph-Macon, 14-6. Check some other college football scores here coming up. Raiders, 2nd and 9 at their 49. Mikey's going to go back and throw it. Out route Cockrell, right on the money. Out of bounds. He's going to be short of the first down. Or did they give it to me? First down, Purple Raiders. Cockrell on the reception. I don't know if you would have got that spot at Muhlenberg, but you did here. So first down, Raiders. I can't wait to see the final stat sheet today. I mean, Mikey Maloney's his QBR rating is probably going to be so far off the charts that it won't be readable. Louisville leads Kentucky 20-0 at the half. Iowa State 17, Okie State 7 in the third. Kansas State, Colorado 7-7 in the third. Miami of Ohio 31, Ball State 10. Clemson 17, South Carolina 14. Minner taken down for a loss back at the 45. Texas Tech 28, West Virginia 0. Miami of Florida leads Pitt 17-7 midway through the third. Houston over Baylor 17-9. What's coming up later for college football today of interest? Minnesota, Wisconsin, Oregon, Washington, TCU, Cincinnati, LSU, Oklahoma is a big one today. Florida, Florida State, Virginia, Virginia Tech, NC State later on. UCLA, USC tonight, SMU, Cal. Stanford, Notre Dame. There's Minner, keeps his tracks inside the 41 down to the 40. The Raiders still with the number ones in there with 11:45 left to go in this game. 49-0. Remember now with the bye, a couple of weeks since the Raiders got, meaningful rep after meaningful rep. So that's probably why Coach Dart and the staff are saying, guys, just go out there and keep doing your thing. Third down and 8 for the Raiders at the Muhlenberg 40. Turner in motion to the right. He'll go back left. Mikey's in the gun. He'll give it to Darnell, or Minner rather, who's going to be taken down at the 38-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th and 6. And here comes Anderson. Here comes Steele. So they're going to go with the 2 tight ends here. Or are we going to punt?
They may kick it. Remember,
I would assume they'd punt here.
Remember 2 weeks ago they tried the long.
There we go.
The longer field goal.
First time today that Mike Franklin has even thought about trotting onto the field for Mount Union. As the Raiders will punt it away, see if he can get this thing inside the 10-yard line. Franklin will boot it to the left, tries to angle it. It'll hang up there, and the Raiders couldn't keep it in play. Probably should have had that one down inside the 2, but for whatever reason, couldn't happen.
That was almost perfectly executed.
Yeah.
It was punted straight up in the air. They had enough time to go down there and literally catch it at the 2-yard line, but he dropped it. Good thing I didn't catch the number. I would have called him out.
I saw the number, but I'm not calling him. 10:20 left to go in this one. 49-7 Mount Union. Muhlenberg will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. They'll go right to left. The skies again. The sun, what really is trying to pop through. A lot of cloud cover. Interesting, they never did turn the lights on today at the stadium. So it was bright enough and for everybody, even along all the media fronts, that right down the middle for Manning, knocked away and incomplete. Cooper with great defensive coverage by Mount Union.
Didn't even turn around.
Nope. He knew it. He sensed where that ball was coming.
That's called playing defense with your eyes and reading the receiver's eyes. Obviously, the receiver's eyes was watching a football, and that's a great play by Cooper. Textbook.
Second down and 10, Muhlenberg. 10:15 to go in the fourth quarter. 49-7 Mount Union. Haffey in the gun for the Mules. They're going to run an option. Yep, but he will keep it, and Cruz and Weston Arthur will bring him down right across the 25, close to the 26-yard line. We'll set up a third down and around 4 for Muhlenberg as we're under 10 minutes to go in the game. Stick around, post-game show coming up at the conclusion. Third down and 4 for Muhlenberg. Going to go trips left, tight right. Mahaffey will roll left. He's in trouble. Ball is popped up in the air and loose. Who's going to get it? Muhlenberg falls on it back at the 15-yard line. Heavy pressure again by the Raiders. And the way that ball just kind of got bounced around up in the air, you could have had one of 5 or 6 guys scrambling for it, could have come up with it. Muhlenberg fell on it, but doesn't matter at this point because it's 4th and 14 for the Mules back at their 16-yard line. All right, Mason Ashby, here is your opportunity, young man, to maybe house this punt. Muhlenberg boots it away. Mason's got a call for the fair catch, and he'll do so at the Muhlenberg 41-yard line. 8:33 to go. Let's take a break. Mount Union in cruise, 49-7. Timeout.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
Sam Berkman, Ryan Bevere back with you, WDPN. Purple Raiders now have wholesale substituted as Lucas Weaver gets the carry. And Lucas will bang his way down to the Muhlenberg 39. So starters are out for Jeff Dart and company. What a job they did. 49-7 Mount Union. We have 8:10 to go here in the ball game. I'll tell you what, a lot of these Division III games today, tons and tons of snow and bad weather. North Central Illinois playing under several inches of snow today. I know Wartburg had a ton of snow for their game with Wheaton. We dodged the bullet today. Lucas Weaver will take it down to the Muhlenberg 37-yard line after a gain of 2. I mean, some of these schools, some of these towns just got hammered with snow today. Some have beautiful weather, some have terrible weather.
I'll take what we have.
Yes, every time. There's a game 1AA today, because I'm old school. I don't call it FBS or whatever it is. South Dakota State, ton of snow in their ball game. Copper throws. It's caught. Yeah, give him a catch at the 35-yard line. Anderson on the catch for Mount Union. Speaking of Division I AA playoffs today, Youngstown State 42, Yale 14. That game was in the third quarter. Remember, Yale upset their rival Harvard last weekend to get an at-large bid, but Youngstown State said, welcome to the Igloo today. Penguins putting it on them 42-14. I thank our guy Tom in Salem for shooting that score to us today. Purple Raiders up 49-7, 6:15 to go in the game. Copper fakes it. He's going to roll left. Chase has got room if he wants to run it now. He'll push it ahead to Anderson, and Matt Anderson's going to get a first down to the Muhlenberg 31-yard line. Wasn't pretty. It was one of those shot put passes, but it did the job. 1st and 10 for the Raiders, I think. We got a flag? Yeah, we got a flag. We have not seen many flags today, I'll tell you that. Stops the clock with 6:04 to go. You realize it is 2:10?
I can't believe it.
This game's going to be over
by 2:30,
if not before. An eligible man downfield for Mount. That's a penalty. So it'll bring up 4th down for the Raiders. Boy, at this point, you you don't want to stop the drive because you don't want to give the ball back. And I don't say that in a way of because it is 49-7.
No, but you want to end
But
the
you
game
just
on
want
your
to end the
terms.
game. You know what I mean?
On your own terms.
Right.
I mean, I know it's only one touchdown, but the 7 points that's lurking on the board at them can't be sitting well. You don't want to end the game with your defense on the field and prevent defense.
Well, we just had like a 44-person swap on the field. Anybody who was on the field is off, and anybody who wasn't is on the field. Raiders will punt. Michael Franklin, his second punt of the day. Hangs it up high. We'll see if the Raiders can stop this one and keep it in play. Nope, that one goes into the end zone. Michael says, doggone it. Keenan Cruz comes over and says, that's okay, bud. So 5:36 to go. The Mules will take over, down 49-7 here in the fourth quarter of play.
I mean, Mike's got to be the coldest guy on the sideline right now, literally.
He hasn't had to do much today, which is a good thing.
You're just standing there watching the game outside. He's got to be freezing.
All right, John Carroll, 21, Randolph-Macon, 6. Well, they had a lot of snow up in University Heights, too. You can tell I'm watching one of the highlights now. There's probably 3-4 inches of snow that's been shoveled to the sidelines and the back of the end zones. Mahaffey and company still at it. Pass over the middle, caught 30, 35, out to the 37-yard line. Leaback, I think, on the tackle for the Purple Raiders. Yep. Now here come the Mules.
It is a first down for Muhlenberg.
All right, let's see here. Latest on John Carroll and Randolph-Macon, and I can tell you, that game was faster than ours.
Wow.
It's over.
Wow.
Final score, John Carroll 35, Randolph-Macon 6. So it will be John Carroll, Mount Union, a couple of old friends getting back together next Saturday at noon. And we'll have it on 1310 WDPN and all of our social media platforms. How about that? Manning was going down. He threw it back to his quarterback, Mahaffey, who got it, and ran it across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Still short of the first down, but nice little move there. Nice little improv move by the Muhlenberg offense.
I think I've heard about them guys before, John Carroll. That's exciting.
How much fun's that going to be next week?
That's exciting. I texted you Selection Sunday and said, hey, check the bracket. Mount Union's second game of the tournament could possibly be John Carroll. I'm excited for that one. Glad that it's here.
Well, I guess if I would put a capsule on this upcoming matchup between Mount Union and John Carroll from the Mount Union perspective, I would simply put, you can run, but you can't hide.
Oh, man.
It's about as succinct as I can put it.
It's perfect. I love it. I love it.
You kind of had you knew that it was a possibility.
Oh, yeah.
But, boy, the first time that they're out of the OAC, these two rivals will have to compete in round 3 of the playoffs in Division III.
It almost seems forced.
Well, if you look at it through my controversial mind, it was forced by the committee.
Right.
That's the way they set it up on the brackets. They couldn't wait.
Yes.
They couldn't wait to put those two together in a third-round match.
No coincidence.
None at all. So, committee, we know what you did.
We love it. I'm excited.
And everybody else knows what you did, too. Mahaffey back to throw in and out of the hands of the wide receiver. Run flow incomplete at the 47 amount. It'll bring up third down and 10. 2:57 to go here. It's all Purple Raiders, 49-7. Now, the other thing that I still don't understand what the committee did was putting Mount Union and North Central Illinois on the same side of the bracket. That I truly, from just even perspective don't understand that.
New blood.
Back to throw, pass caught. Manning at the 50 to the 45 to the Mount Union 47. Going to be just short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th and 1. We'll have one more timeout here. Probably that'll just be the 2-minute timeout. I don't think either one of these teams is going to. I mean, how many stoppages have we had? I mean, how many timeouts were called in the first half by the teams? Nobody's called one here in the second half at all. Pass over the left side, caught. That'll be a first down to the Mount Union 33 with 2:22 to go. I mean, this has been one of those. You kind of wish you had these kind of games when it's 70-6.
Yeah.
During the regular season.
Somehow those games.
But somehow those just, for whatever reason, cramps, penalties, and timeouts. Not today. 2-minute timeout here at Kara Stadium. Mount Union ready to move on to meet their old friends, John Carroll, 7 days from today. Purple Raiders 49, Muhlenberg 7. We'll take a break and come back to Kara Stadium right here on your home of the Purple Raiders, 1310 WDPN.
Bonford Glass reminds you that fall is just around the corner and winter won't be far behind. And now's the time to think about those commercial doors and windows that need a little work. When the mercury in the old thermometer starts to plummet and the cold wind starts to blow, you'll want to be warm and cozy inside. And you can be with the help of the experts at Bonford Glass. They can replace broken or cracked windows and doors quite economically with unsurpassed service. Bonfords can even handle those odd and different sized windows, as well as replacing the old hardware and providing weather stripping for commercial doors of all types. No matter what kind of door or window treatment you need, the crew at Bonford Glass can handle it. Imagine the comfort of a pleasantly warm home, and your fuel bill savings will add up too. Call the glass experts at Bonford Glass at 330-823-0450. Bonford Glass, 30 South Union Avenue in Alliance.
In the green, 18-13, and a final, John Carroll, 35, Randolph Macon, 6.
Back here at Mount Union, 49-7, Purple Raiders. Pass complete inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. That pass was caught by Kyle McGrath out of Kinnersville, Pennsylvania, Palisades High School. Sam Berkman, Ryan Bevere, good to be a part of your Saturday afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. 1310 WDPN, Q92radiosports.com. 49-7, Mount Union. Muhlenberg trying to get on the scoreboard one more time before they get on the bus and head on back to Pennsylvania. 1:45 left here. So Mount and John Carroll next Saturday at noon. Whenever tickets go on sale, I would suggest that you get those early. I can't believe this place would not be packed next week. And if it is, I wouldn't understand it. But those games have drawn incredible crowds in the past, regular season and postseason, and I would see no reason why this place wouldn't be standing room only 1 week from today here in Alliance. Trying to look ahead to the long-term weather forecast for next Saturday, which, again,
good luck.
It'll change 15 times between now and then. But as I sit here today, it's going to be about what it is today, about 31, 32 degrees. Maybe some snow showers, but very, 20, 30%. Again, that's as of right now, but right now we're looking at about 30, 32 for next Saturday.
The cold weather apparently helps Mount Union.
So far, yeah.
Played real well today.
Of course, Muhlenberg, being in PA, should certainly be accustomed to cold weather. Mahaffey almost bobbled that snap after he did a play-action keep on a run-pass option. He's taken down to the 12-yard line. 20 seconds left to go, and I'm not sure that Muhlenberg will even run another play here. This was the quickest college football game in history. We kicked off at 12:05. It is 12:20, and that was the last snap of the day. Wow. So that'll do it. That'll do it. Your final score here at Cara Stadium in this second round NCAA Division III college football playoff game. It was all Mount Union today. Purple Raiders 49 and Muhlenberg 7. Mount Union, John Carroll will get together next Saturday. Oh, that should be fun. We'll take a break and come back on 1310 WDPN.
Hey, man, good to see you. What brings you out here today? Need to pick up a few tools. You? I need new kitchen cabinets, countertops, maybe even a whole new kitchen, but I can't get any help or find what I need in this place. You need to go to Robertson's for that. Robertson's Kitchen and Bath Gallery is an American Standard plumbing registered showroom, and their knowledgeable consultants have the training and expertise to actually help you get what you need without breaking your budget.
Visit Robertson Kitchen and Bath at 2155 West Main Street in the Alliance Industrial Park, or visit them online at robertsonkitchenandbath.com, where amazing meets affordable.
Do you or a loved one suffer with back pain? Most chronic back problems are caused by compression from the disc being thinner and thinner as we get older. At the Disc Center of Alliance, also known as Family Health Physical Medicine, all we have to do is put the patient on the table and decompress the spine. These treatments are so gentle, patients usually fall asleep. They don't have to go through the shots, surgeries, all the physical therapy, or painful and invasive procedures or drugs. If you have an MRI scan, we can look at it and tell you if we can help you or not. Seeing us can change your life. Give us a call, 330-821-4455. When it comes to sports, Sam Berkwin brings the heat. Catch the Sam Berkwin Show weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on AM 1310 WDPN and streaming live on the WDPN Facebook and X pages, plus the Q92 YouTube channel. From the Browns to the Buckeyes, the Guardians, Cavs, and your local high school teams, if it's making headlines in the sports world, Sam is talking about it. It's the local sports talk you want. The Sam Berkwin Show, weekday afternoons on AM 1310 WDPN.
All right, we're back here at the University of Mount Union, Cara Stadium. No contesto today. Mount Union 49, Muhlenberg 7. The Purple Raiders march on to round 3 of the NCAA Division III college football playoffs, and they will take on old friend John Carroll next Saturday at noon right here at 1310 WDPN, Q92 Radio, sports.com, and all across all of our social media platforms. Sam Berkwin, Ryan Bevere back inside the Dom Capers press box at Cara Stadium. And Mr. Ryan, this was a mismatch from the word go, and I got to tell you, I didn't see 49-7. I was looking at 38-10, 38-13, something like that. It was basically 49-0. Muhlenberg got a cheapie there with 4 or 5 minutes left to go in the game. But Raiders played well coming off that bye, and we'll see if they can keep her going in the right direction next Saturday.
Yep. It just, when it comes to the playoffs, it's who is hot at the right time. I feel like it's like that across all of the sports. Mountain Union's last 2 games, their last game of the regular season, and then now today, first game of the playoffs, were their best 2 games of the season, their most complete games of the season. So it's you've got to be real amped up if you're a Mountain Union fan against a John Carroll team next week. The stars are aligning to possibly have to face a North Central team in the semifinal. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but it certainly looks like that is what is on the table. It is what's on the table, and I just like the fact that you're playing your best ball towards the end of the season.
That they were, and it continued today. 49-7, 1,254 the announced crowd here at Cara Stadium today. We're all caught up, right?
Yeah.
On spots. I'll read a couple of stats here for you before we head off. Total offense today, Mount Union of 62 plays for 530 yards. Muhlenberg 60 for 203. First downs, Mount had 30. Muhlenberg had 12. Penalties today. I mean, wow. Mount had 3 penalties for 15. Muhlenberg had 1 for 10. Mount had the ball 33-07, 26-53 for the Mules. for the Purple Raiders today, Mikey Maloney. I mean, are you kidding me? 22 of 25 for 302 yards, threw for 3. Running the ball today, Darnell 14 for $130. Sean Thomas 9 for 51. Caden Minner 5 for 13. By the way, Mikey carried the ball 6 times today. 3 of them got him into the end zone. Receiving, another day, another dollar. Davion Grant 8 for 140, 2 touchdowns. Nick Turner 7 for 94 and a tutty. Cockrell 4 for 45. Darnell 3 for 23. Punting, Michael Franklin only had to punt twice today for an average of 39 yards per punt. For Muhlenberg, quickly, Mahaffey 7 of 17 for 92. Luke Spang 3 of 8 for 20. Running today, Manning had 14 for 42. Mahaffey 14 for 53. Receiving, Paslos 3 for 39. Runfellow 3 for 35. Third down conversions, Mount was 3 of 6. Muhlenberg 3 of 14. Fourth downs, Mount Union 1 for 1. The Mules were 4 for 4. Now, you don't see that very often. 5 fourth down conversions today out of 5 between the two schools. Adds up to a Mount Union win by the score of 49-7. Brian, your final thoughts before we say goodbye and get you ready for the Purple Raiders and the Blue Streaks next Saturday.
What do we have, 6 sleeps? 6 sleeps until John Carroll? Let's do it, baby. I'm ready to go.
Should be fun. And again, hope you, first of all, hope you can make it to the game next Saturday. Again, keep your eye on the weather forecast. But if it's decent and you got the means, we'd love to see you. Let's pack this place next Saturday for Mount Union and John Carroll. Before we leave you, it's starting to really snow up in Michigan. The Buckeyes just got a touchdown to make it 23-9 Ohio State. And that was Tate from saying 23-9 Buckeyes in the snow was coming down, and the Buckeyes are telling Michigan how to do it now. 7:35 to go in the third quarter. So the Buckeyes are looking good. The Purple Raiders look good. And that's about as best a way as we can leave you here today. All right, that'll wrap it up. Final score, Mount Union 49, Muhlenberg 7. For my partner, Ryan Bevere, Ryan Rainsberg back at the studio. And Purple Raider Nation, thank you for listening today. Sam Berkwin saying so long from Cara Stadium. Raiders are moving on. They'll play John Carroll 7 days from today. Mount Union 49, Muhlenberg 7. Have a great weekend. Have a great post-Thanksgiving holiday weekend. And enjoy. 1310 WDPN and Q92radiosports.com. So long, everybody.